teams are supposed to win in the Pac-10 Conference. So what about last year in Tucson? It was the Bears in OT. David Stoudemire and company were undaunted. They came to Cal and dissed the Bears. Tonight, it's berserk in Berserkly after Sports Center. He's going to give up a little bit in quickness. It's going to be an interesting matchup, Paul. And right off the bat, Damon Stoudemire sticks at 3. I was trying to be kind.
Ball guy.
Rayos blocked by Stewart.
Got to be careful with the basketball.
Here's a turnover, 2-on-2. Miles Simon on the wing. K.J. Roberts for 3.
Hit a couple of threes, you get that crowd right back in the ball game. K.J. Roberts now healthy for the first time in over a year.
Stoudemire, penetration and a floater off the glass. Good Davis. Great pass.
With the left hand.
Davis has added a whole new element to this team. Buckley misses from the baseline. Gonzalez with the putback.
Good patience. Gonzalez, starting tight end on the football team, clearing out some space, getting some linebackers out of the way.
Well, we mentioned he's going to give up a little bit of quickness, but he's not going to give up any muscle. There's Stewart's second rejection of the game. The Bears with the numbers. Buckley to the hole. And one.
Buckley usually gets them started. This time he finishes at the end. K.J. Roberts with a very unselfish play off the wing. We talked about number 44, Yogi Stewart, being a key to this game. He's already changed his shot, blocked a couple. And Monty Buckley, talk about a player who's been underrated his entire career.
Meanwhile, an 11-8 ball game. Stoudemire, what a look to Joseph Blair. On the bench, and some may be available, others not at all. Buckley off the inbounds play.
Aren't going to be in the game, but it bothers me because that means Tremaine Folks is going to be out on the court for Cal a lot more.
Joseph Blair rejected Folks' first basket attempt, however. Miles Simon double clutches. On ESPN earlier this year from Alaska, they lost that game to Minnesota. Folks to the basket.
Where did he find the space? He was almost out of bounds on the end of Golden Bears and thrust himself back inside for the score. He's going to play a lot more minutes than usual tonight.
Now Simon inevitably seemed to have a couple of seniors, a couple of juniors, a couple of sophomores, a couple of freshmen, and they all play. Look at this. Stoudemire just went by everybody. Got it. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. How much have we played, Paul? 7.5 minutes?
Big bucket. That'll get the crowd back involved. There's the post-up. It's there anytime he wants it.
Buckley, the rejection from behind. McLean got it back, threw it up as best he could. It wouldn't go, and Randy Duck there for the rebound.
Blair caught the ball, but took it up so soft. And Grigsby, I'm sure, sorry, Monty Buckley just swatted that thing out of there.
And Buckley sticks a 3 at the other end.
Huge turnaround.
And again, stepping in front that time was K.J. Roberts. Bears with a chance to cut it to 2 or less. Buckley for 3 again. Yes! And the Bears on an 8-0 run.
And a foul called against Arizona away from the action. When he catches it, you have to make him put it on the floor. If he squares up, he will light it up.
Well, he got 3 that time on a base. Got a couple of big wins. You saw one of them last week. K.J. Roberts swatted away by Geary. Here's Stoudemire one-on-one. Stoudemire tried to get it inside to Blair again, and Yogi Stewart got a hand on it. Here comes Roberts against Geary.
Geary can't play defense right now. Can't get back on that angle. It was a good matchup against K.J. Roberts. Both very quick.
Stoudemire just took advantage and put it off the glass. Stoudemire, 3. Whoa! Buckley for 3.
He brought him back when Cal needed it, when Arizona had a big-time lead. Now here comes a little bit more pressure, but it's just man-to-man, and Stoudemire's not going to have much trouble with it. That's just token pressure, really.
Williams blocked that time by Folks. Here come the Bears, 3-on-1. Gardner to Buckley to the basket. Stoudemire for 3, long 3.
K.J. Roberts. They got to start creating some things defensively and also get a little hot hand. Strong move to the basket. Let him have that one.
Stoudemire, pull up. Too tough. He's clear out here for Stoudemire. Pull up. Too good.
Arizona did a very good job of establishing Ben Davis early.
They leave Buckley for a three, and he couldn't get it down. But the Bears will have a second chance. McQueen for three. Anwar McQueen getting a start. And Buckley the other way. Gonzalez, nice effort that time. Got Davis in the air. Jelani Gardner.
Big shot. Boy, was that an important shot.
Him up. There's that matchup we talked about before, and a help from Yogi Stewart. Big-time play by Yogi Stewart. Yogi's pumped.
See, Joseph Blair is waiting too long. This play takes way too long to develop, and Yogi's just laying in wait. He says, that's sweet as honey. I'm going to swat that out of here.
Was, for all intent, a coach on the floor last year. I think Todd Bozeman was more than proving himself. He's made some really good adjustments, I feel, here in this ball game. And another rejection from Stewart.
Well, we said Michael Stewart had to have a huge basketball game. He has done his part and more, blocking shot after shot.
Cal as a team with 5 blocks. Michael Stewart, as you see, 4th on the all-time list for California, and he's just a sophomore, so he's an uncertainty, I would say, to break all records here at Cal.
You know, USC this past weekend, and the first time since 1978 that they had sold that place out.
And another block by Yogi Stewart. As he played big here in the second half.
Well, Damon Stoudemire is going to start shooting 3.
They throw that one away. And here's Jelani Gardner to the basket. And there's the man himself, Pete Newell. He's 79 years young, folks, and I emphasize the word young. They're looking to get the ball to him, and Blair just mugged him.
Looks like he got hammered.
Sure did. Simon the other way makes him pay. Buckley tried to overplay him.
Opens things up on the outside.
Well, again, I think Ben Davis, one of the big differences in this team. Off the glass and in. Tough shot at the time by Jelani Gardner. Stoudemire tried to step in front of the entry. McQueen will float.
It's end in quite some time.
Blair. No help. In traffic, however. Loose ball picked up by Buckley. Ahead it goes to Duck. 2-on-1. Duck on a wing. Pull-ups. The right thing to do.
Players out there that you really have to defend.
McQueen sticks the 3 off the pass from Gardner.
Got to take that shot.
And Gonzalez got himself up and got the ball down. Obviously not hard enough.
I was going to say.
Stoudemire with his first basket of the second half.
That was ball, and it did look like it went off of Joe McClain's leg.
Stoudemire sticks the 3.
Nice step back. Blair hits both free throws.
Duck cuts and a nice look. And for Arizona, as Damon Stoudemire gave it up to Reggie Geary. Crowd wanted to travel.
So Reggie Geary, breakaway here by O's. Great full-length out-of-bounds play and almost missed it. But getting back to Arizona's backcourt, Reggie Geary clearly less than 100%. And he's the backup point on Joseph Blair's back that time. That's about 6 foot against 6'9" and about an 80-pound difference.
Gonzalez. Tony with 10. Sports Center, late night version or early morning, depending on where you live. McQueen.
Defenses. I know this one is basically over, but they have gotten players open on the breakaway all night long against counter pressure. Of course, you heard that Dick Tomey sent him a Christmas card.
I'll bet he did.
Wished him Happy New Year.
You know, Dick needs all the offense he can get.
Yeah.
Tony Gonzalez underneath. What could be the last basket and will be. And Arizona has come in here for the 9th time in 10 years and defeated the Cal Bears 99-86.